They didn't dominate on size on us as we've had problems with in the past years. So we're hanging in there and we're good, which tonight we got another hard test because there are some big girls from the T-Birds, and we know that we're going to have a fight out on our hands.
Now let's talk about Tumwater. And you mentioned it. They've got, I counted like 7 over 5'10" or something like that. And how are you going to deal with that?
Well, we play help defense, and if we can play help defense and we can dig down on their posts as soon as the ball goes down into them, we feel we can be successful with them. The key is to block out. If we can't block out on rebounds, it's going to be a long night. We feel we can play with the post in the post position, even though we're oversized and outmatched maybe. But it boils down to rebounding, and we know that.
Now, offensively, what do you expect out of the T-Birds?
Offensively, they run a little bit of a wheel offense, so it's a motion offense. We faced them last year, and we also faced them every year during our spring ball. We know the defense they run. We run the same one, and their offense is similar to ours. So similarity in teams. I mean, they're a little bigger than us, but we feel like we understand what they're going to do, and hopefully we can be one step ahead of them.
All right, well, good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
That was Coach Aaron Teth. He is the head man of the Shelton High Climbers. Now let's get the starting lineups. We'll start out with the visiting T-Birds. Sierra Snyder, she's a 5'8" freshman guard. Ashley Christopher is a 5'3" senior guard. Mackenzie Burquest, a 5'9" sophomore guard. Alyssa Gilchrist, a 5'10" freshman forward, and America Weatherford, a 6'1" freshman post player. For the High Climbers, it's Taylor Stroud starting out in one guard position, 5' senior. Jordan Leach, a 5'5" senior. Aurora Gooley, a 5'4" sophomore. Jessica Johnson, a 5'10" junior, and Cassie Sloan, a 5'10" senior. So it's Stroud, Leach, Gooley, Johnson, Sloan for Shelton, Snyder, Christopher, Burquest, Gilchrist, and Weatherford for the Thunderbirds. We're about ready to get this thing underway. Hopefully we'll stay on here this evening, as we've already started out with a couple of technical issues here in the pregame, but it seems to be solid now. Let's hope it stays that way, and we're in for a good game as the 0-2 T-Birds take on the 1-1 High Climbers. And T-Birds are in their road green, and they're out on the court first. High Climbers will be in their home white. It looks like America Weatherford, the 6'1" freshman, will be in the center circle, facing Jessica Johnson. She's 5'10". All right, let's get this thing underway. Waiting for the referees to throw it up. Ball's tipped up and tipped into the backcourt, and there's nearly an over and back as the Thunderbirds win the opening tip. So Burquest driving into the paint, and a traveling call is called. And the first turnover on the T-Birds. Inbounds to Stroud, and the T-Birds are running press. Stroud gets a screen from Gooley, crossing midcourt. Still has the ball going right to the bucket. Bangs into the bigger girl of Gilchrist, and she'll draw the foul. First whistle on the T-Birds. That'll send Taylor Stroud to the line for 2 free throws. She had 12 points against North Mason on Monday night. Free throw by Stroud goes up and in. She'll get another one. Second free throw up and in. And it's 2-0. Shelton on top of Tumwater. And an errant pass that Johnson will just pick up. And here come the High Climbers again. Johnson has it in the corner on the far side. Down it goes to Gooley. Out it goes. That was Stroud. And Leach finds Sloan under the bucket and missed the shot, and ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll be Thunderbird ball. We played 42 seconds here in this first quarter. 2-0 Shelton on top. Tumwater with the ball. Thunderbirds slowing the pace down. And a whistle away from the ball on the High Climbers. He's out going Gooley. Yeah, that'll be Aurora Gooley as her first personal foul. Baseline inbounds for the Thunderbirds. It's Gilchrist with it. And a foul on the pass-off on the High Climbers. And that'll go on Jordan Leach. Her first. Reset it at the baseline. Sierra Snyder will trigger the play. Ella Pinter chipped onto the court for Shelton. Inbounds. For Tumwater goes to Christopher. And that is Schneider. 3 on the way and in by Alicia Christopher. I'm sorry, Christopher. Stroud running the point. Had the ball knocked out of her hands going into the paint. Comes up with it. Pinter can't quite get it to it. And sliding with the ball. Getting the ball. And that's now it's a Stroud in the corner on the far side. She'll drive baseline. Hooking reverse. Layup goes in for Taylor Stroud. 4 points and it's 4-3. Shelton on top by 1. That's Bergquist driving in. She'll kick it out to Schneider. She'll put it up and miss the shot. And the rebound goes to the floor. And getting it to... that was Bergquist with a shot, and then there's a whistle on the High Climbers. That'll be Jessica Johnson picking up her first. Third team foul on the High Climbers, going to the line for just 2 shots. Yes, it's 2 shots. Alyssa Gilchrist get the first one. 6:12 to go in the first quarter. 4-4 is now the score. It's all knotted up. Second free throw goes in. So going to make it 5 for Tumwater on top. Shelton with the ball. That's Leach with it in backcourt. Trying to go coast to coast. Try to get a shot up, and she's fouled. So Jordan Leach is at the line for 2 free throws.
Okay, second foul on Alyssa Gilchrist. Second team foul.
2 fouls on Alyssa Gilchrist. And Leach's first free throw is just short. Brooke Hare steps onto the court for Tumwater. She is a 6-foot freshman. As Leach has another free throw for Shelton. Short on that one as well. 6:04 to go here in the first quarter. 5 for Tumwater. 4 for Shelton. T-Birds have the ball. That's Bergquist running point. Hands it off to Christopher. And a whistle on the High Climbers. Pinter picked up her first. And the 4th team foul on Shelton. Inbound, Schneider will get it in to Christopher. Now it's a Bergquist driving into the paint, puts up a runner, fell off, rebound tapped out of bounds. That'll be High Climber ball. T-Birds are going to press again. Leach will trigger the play, and she'll get it in to Gooley. Gooley almost had her pocket bit. She'll throw it over to Pinter. Pinter atop the key. Throw it over to Leach. Leach for 3. That's an off shot. Rebound goes to Schneider. Here come the T-Birds on the run the other way. Schneider still has the ball. She'll kick it out to Bergquist. Up top goes to Hare. And then Schneider can't handle it. Goes out of bounds. Third turnover on the T-Birds. 5:15 to go here in the first. 5-4. Tumwater leads. Shelton has the ball. Leach will inbounds it into Pinter. Pinter speeds up the far sidelines, and then she's cut off at just shy of midcourt. Throws it across court and picked up by Bergquist for Tumwater. She's going to go right to the bucket. Let off the glass and in. And a foul. Timeout has been called. The 30-second timeout. 5:03 here to go in the first quarter. 7 for Tumwater, 4 for Shelton. Leading scorer in the ball game is Taylor Stroud. She has 4 points, and I saw her head to the locker room here a little while ago. She has all 4 of the High Climbers points. For the Thunderbirds are being led by Ashley Christopher. She has 3 points, 2 apiece for Mackenzie Burquest and Alyssa Gilchrist. And Burquest has a possibility of a 3-point play coming out of timeout. And I see that Stroud has returned for Shelton. She's back on the court. She's working with Sloan, Johnson, Leach, and Gooley. Bergquist, free throw, off the back of the iron, rebound, goes to Tumwater's. America Weatherford should put it up and in. And it's the 5-point lead for Tumwater. Here come the High Climbers. Stroud with the ball, back to the basket. She's going to drive into the paint, and she's fouled. Going to the hoop. 3rd team foul on the T-Birds. And that went on Ashley Christopher, her first. A couple of substitutions for the High Climbers. Cheyenne Overland steps into the court for the first time tonight. And Tawana Mikado is in as well. Baseline inbounds for the High Climbers. Stroud inbounds it and is deflected, picked up by Burquest going the other way for Tumwater to lay off the glass and in. 4:40 to go here in the first. 11-4 is the score. Tumwater on top. Shelton has the ball. That's Gooley, and Burquest steps into that passing lane again, and another steal and another 2 points. 4:23 to go now in the first. It's 13-4. 9-point lead for Tumwater. Shelton has a ball. That's Leach running point. Bounces it over to Mikado. Down to the box. And it's Gooley. Across the paint to Overland. She's fouled. Going to the hoop. So Cheyenne Overland at the line for 2 free throws. Trying to cut into this 9-point Tumwater lead. And the foul went on Brooke Hare. That's her first for Tumwater. It's the 4th team foul on Tumwater as Overland got the first one. Overland will have another free throw. That short rebound is controlled by the T-Birds, and here comes a Burquest the other way into the paint. Banging bodies, and a foul on the High Climbers. It'll be the 16th foul on Shelton. Look like that went on Overland. That's her first. Yes. Baseline inbounds. Inbounds goes to Burquest. She'll fake the shot and drive into the paint. Scoop it up and in. She's got 2, 4, 6, 8 points here in the quarter, and it's a 10-point lead for Tumwater. That's Gooley with the ball for Shelton. Throws it over to Stroud. Stroud dribbling out the outside to the baseline. Across the paint. Out it goes to Leach. Leach to Gooley. Throws it over to Mikado off her hands and out of bounds. 6 turnovers on the High Climbers as Cassie Sloan returns for Shelton. Here comes Burquest for Tumwater. Directing some traffic with 3:20 to go in the first. 10-point cushion. Schneider drives baseline. Reverse layup. Popped out. Rebound controlled by Weatherford. Out to Burquest for 3. That goes in. 11 points for her, and the lead is up to 13. Comes Gooley. Bounce it over to Leach. She can't handle it. Goes out of bounds. Ella Pinter back in the ball game for Shelton, and Gooley will sit down. Christopher with it. Slowing the pace down a little bit. Shuffles to the top of the key. Throws over to Burquest into the corner now. And that was Hare around the horn to Snyder. Snyder trying to get by Pinter. Out it goes to Christopher. Christopher drives to the foul line, bumps bodies. And Stroud will pick up her first. That's the 17th foul on the High Climbers. So 1-1 for the T-Birds. Ashley Christopher at the line for the first of 1-1. She has 3 points tonight. Trying to build on this 13-point Tumwater lead. Missed the free throw. Rebound goes to Overland. She needs a little help back there. She's going to keep it on the floor and nearly lost it again. Trying to get a pick from Stroud and still has trouble handling the ball. And there's a jump ball. That'll stay with Shelton. Leach will trigger the play from the sideline. Inbounds. Inbounds goes to Overland. Hook it to Pinter. Pinter's jumper, a little short. Rebound pulled down by Christopher. And here comes Tumwater with a 13-point lead. Banging bodies, and Stroud will get called for her second personal. Then 1-1 again for Christopher. 18 fouls on the High Climbers. Free throw in and out. A lane violation either way, so it'll be High Climber ball. Trailing by 13, 18-5, 2:08 to go here in the first. Leach goes with a long ball all the way up, and it comes to Pinter, to Stroud off the glass and in. 11-point lead now for Tumwater. Here comes Christopher. Get out to Berquist. 3 on the way. No. Rebound. Sloan can't handle it. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Tumwater ball. Berquist gets on the inbounds at top, goes right to the hoop, puts it up short. Rebound is going to be corralled by the High Climbers, but it's going to be a foul on the T-Birds. It's the 5th team foul. And that one on 43, that's America Weatherford, her first. Long ball again up to Overland. She'll tap it down to Sloan. Back to Overland, too low, but Pinter's there to clean up the mess. Throw it up top to Leach. And the High Climbers will set the play. Jordan will bounce it over to Stroud. Stroud lost it off of her foot out of bounds. 8th turnover on the High Climbers and a timeout called by Tumwater. 1:33 to go here in the first quarter. 18 for Tumwater, 7 for Shelton. On MasonWebTV.com.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds. Stop the texts. Stop the wrecks. Visit us at stoptextstoprex.org.
So it's 18-7, 11-point lead for Tumwater on the High Climbers with a minute 33 to go here in the first quarter. High Climbers coming out of the timeout with Pinter, Stroud, Leach, Sloan, and Overland. The Tumwater T-Birds have Leach, Christopher, Berquist, Hare, and Weatherford. Berquist has the ball, and that's Christopher. Go out to Snyder. Snyder 3 on the way. That one's a little long, and the rebound goes to Overland. And her outlet is tapped up to Pinter. Pinter out it goes to Stroud, down to Sloan, off the glass. Missed the shot, but drew the foul. So Cassie Sloan will have 2 shots. That'll go on Hare. That's her second. 6th team foul on the T-Birds. Sloan's first free throw, nothing but net. Michaela Weller steps onto the court for the T-Birds. And here comes Krista Kelly. So Sloan will have another free throw for the High Climbers. That one's off the back of the iron. Rebound goes to Leach. Leach is fouled trying to get out of the paint. And the lead is now down to 10. 1:05 to go here in the first quarter. So 1-1 for Leach. Berquist picked up her first. Jordan Leach is 0 for 2 at the line tonight. Got the first one to roll in. Should get another one. And it's a 9-point lead for Tumwater now with 1:05 to go in the first. Second free throw for Leach. That one popped out. And the rebound was pulled down by Weller. And here comes Kelly for Tumwater the other way. Trying to weave her way to the hoop. It's stripped from by Sloan. Sloan to throw it up to Oberlin. Oberlin up to Pinter. Pinter to the hoop by herself. Lays up a little too hard. And the rebound goes to Weatherford for Tumwater. And here comes Christopher going the other way. And she's fouled. So it'll be 19 fouls on the High Climbers. 41 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Stroud just picked up her third. And Jessica Johnson's up off the High Climber bench to check in. First free throw by Stoffer. Short. She'll get another one. She's 0 for 3 tonight. She has 3 points, though. Second free throws off and a lane violation by Tumwater. 41 seconds to go here in the first. 18-9 is the score. Tumwater with the lead. Shelton with the ball. Leach will trigger the play looking for somebody. She'll throw it to Sloan. Gets it right back to Leach. Leach brings it up. Bounce to the baseline and Johnson to Sloan. She'll put it up. She's fouled going to the hoop. 2 shots for Cassie Sloan. 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Fouls on number 43, America Weatherford. Her second personal foul, 18 foul to the line. Cassie Sloan.
America Weatherford picked up her second foul as Sloan had her first free throw.
Replacing number 43, America Weatherford. Cassie Sloan to the line.
Meredith Jones will step back onto the court for the first time tonight for Tumwater. Second free throw goes in for Sloan. Give her 3 points all at the line tonight, and it's a 7-point lead for Tumwater. That's Kelly running the point, getting by the defense, losing the ball out of bounds, and it'll go off of a High Climber foot. It'll be Tumwater ball at the left of the backboard. 20 seconds to go here in the first. 18 for Tumwater. 11 for Shelton. Inbounds. We'll go into Christopher, and a whistle away from the ball. I think that'll go on Michaela Weller. That's her first. Nope, it went on 32. That's Meredith Jones, her first. It's an offensive foul away from the ball. It's a High Climber ball. 19 seconds to go here in the first. 18-11. Leach is going to go for the long ball again, and we have a whistle again away from the ball. And that went on the High Climbers. Cheyenne Oberlin picked up her second. It'll be sideline inbounds for the T-Birds. Kelly will get it into Berquist. Hand it back to Kelly. 13 on the clock. Now that's Weller. Weller will take the jumper off the glass and in at the foul line. 5 seconds, and here comes Johnson trying to get the other end of the court. 1, and that'll be the first quarter. So we're through 1 quarter. Tumwater 20, Shelton 11 on MasonWebTV.com.
Remember adventure? We do. The adventure begins at ExploreHoodCanal.com.
Waiting for the start of the second quarter. Tumwater up 9 points, 20-11. Leading scorer in the ball game is Mackenzie Berquist. She has 11 points, 3 for Ashley Christopher, and 2 apiece for Alyssa Gilchrist, America Weatherford, and Michaela Weller. For the high climbers, they're being led by Taylor Stroud. She has 6 points. Cassie Sloan has 3, all at the free throw line, and a point apiece for Jordan Leach, and Cheyenne Overland. It'll be Tumwater ball coming out of the timeout between the quarters. Kelly will trigger the play. She'll throw it into Bergquist. And she'll set the offense for the T-Birds, leading by 9. And a pass to the side of the paint is deflected. Goes right to Bergquist. She's going to go try to drive. She'll kick it back out to Kelly. And that was Weller trying to make a move. She picked up her feet before she put the ball on the floor. And it's a turnover on the T-Birds. We played, 17 seconds here in the second quarter. High climber ball. Leach looking to inbounds it, finds Johnson. Johnson throws up to Mikado, gets it back to Johnson. Over to Leach. Leach down to the box, and Overland hooks it to Mikado, can't handle it, and getting the ball is Kelly. Here come the T-Birds, leading by 9. That's Bergquist to Weller, and now that's Christopher. Top of the key for 3. Yes. It's her second 3 in the ball game. There's Leach trying to bring the ball up for the high climbers. Pass it over to Johnson. Johnson bounce it to Hinter, and Bergquist with another steal. I think that's like 4 on her today. And she'll go to the hole, miss the shot, and cleaning it up, putting it up and in is Weller. It popped out, and the ball went out of bounds off her hands. It'll be high climber ball. Snyder returns for Tumwater, and the high climbers will return Aurora Gooley. It's high climber ball, trailing by 12 points, 23-11, with 6:46 to go here in the half. Inbounds will go, Weller stepped in the passing lane there, puts it up, missed the shot, and the rebound goes to Overland. And a pick off that time. A couple of deflections, the high climbers get the ball back. And here comes Leach. Oh, and another steal, this time by Kelly. She's going to go to the hole, lay softly off the glass, but missed the shot. Cleaning it up is Weller. Her putback fell off, got it again. That one came off, and Leach will pull down the rebound. And here comes Gooley up to Overland. Overland down to Johnson. Johnson off the glass. It popped out. And the rebound goes to Kelly for Tumwater, going the other way. That's Christopher. She'll drive baseline, pull up jumper, fouled by Johnson. It's her second. And it's 2 shots for the rest of the quarter. For both teams, actually, in the next whistle. So, Ashley Christopher's at the line for 2 free throws. She's 6 points tonight, but she's 0 for 3 at the free throw line. She got the one. Give her 7 points. Ella Pinter returns for Shelton. Sitting down will be Jordan Leach. Working with Gooley, Oberlin, Mikado, and Johnson. Christopher has another free throw. That's up and in. Give her 8 points tonight, and it's a 14-point lead for Tumwater. Under 6 minutes to go here in the half. That's Gooley with it. Throws over to Johnson. Deflected and goes right to Gooley. She's on trying to get down to the baseline. She's fouled trying to get control of that ball. And that'll be Krista Kelly's first personal. At the line for 2 free throws is Aurora Gooley. Got the first one, she'll get another one. 5:49 to go in the half. Second free throw's off the back of the iron. Rebound goes to Kelly for Tumwater, and here come the T-Birds. Kelly driving side of the paint. Finds Christopher. She'll put it up and in. That's a 2-pointer. Give her 10 points. And the lead is 15 for Tumwater, 27-12. Johnson breaking down the press, trying to get it to Overland. Had to go to her knees to get it. Comes up to the ball and she's down low, trying to find somebody to pass it to, but gets a 3 in the key. That'll be the 11th turnover on the High Climbers. 5:17 to go in the half. 27 for Tumwater, 12 for Shelton. T-Birds have the ball and the lead. There's Kelly bringing the ball up. Going to the three-point arc on the far side, looking low, getting it down to Jones, and the ball pops free, and that's a gem ball. That'll go to the High Climbers. 5 minutes, 1 second to go here in the first half, second quarter. 27-12, still our score. Johnson will trigger the play for the High Climbers. To Gooley, back to Johnson. Johnson on the line, run up the far sidelines. Gets it up to Pinter. Pinter, jumper, no. Rebound, Gooley saves it inbounds to Makata. Makata to the side of the paint, bounce it up top to Johnson. Johnson mounts it over to Gooley. Gooley hooks it over to Johnson. Johnson long on the shot, and a foul. I believe it'll go on Pinter. Pinter or Gooley. And we'll walk to this other end of the court. Shoot 2 shots. As both teams are over the limit. 10 fouls. That went on. Yeah, it went on 15. It's Laura Gooley. It's her second. At the line for 2 free throws, Ashley Christopher. She's 2 for 5. 3 for 6. .440 to go here in the second quarter. 28-12. Make it 29-12. Tumwater on top. And Mackenzie Bergquist is back on the court. She has 11 points, returning to the lineup. And a timeout is called by the High Climbers. So full timeout will step aside. 4:40 to go in the half. 29 for Tumwater, 12 for Shelton on MasonWebTV.com.
Attention singers, musicians, and all types of bands. Would you like to get some exposure? Not that type of exposure.
Get out.
Wrong again. How would you like to have your music featured on Mason Web TV? We play music before our webcasts and also at halftime of our sporting events. All you have to do is send an MP3 of your original music to music@MasonWebTV.com and we'll add it to our programming. The Bieber did it via the internet. Why can't you? That's music@MasonWebTV.com.
And we're in a timeout here. 4:40 to go here in the second quarter. 29 for Tumwater, 12 for Shelton. The T-Birds are being led by the 12 points of Ashley Christopher and 11 points from Mackenzie Bergquist. Bergquist's 11 points came in the first quarter. Christopher, let's see here, has had 2, 4, 6, 9 points here in the second quarter. It's High Climber ball coming out of the timeout. They're in their back court, but the T-Birds are going to run full court press. Switch it in back court, and Johnson goes for the long ball that Gooley comes up with. Draws a double team, then it'll go out of bounds off of Gooley's leg. .434 to go here in the half. 29-12. High Climbers only have 1 point here in the second quarter. Kelly with the dribble. Just over to Weller. Weller to Snyder. Snyder to the foul line, and a whistle on the pass off. 2 shots coming. Personal foul on the High Climbers. Went to Aurora Gooley. That's her third. And at the line for 2 free throws, Sierra Snyder. First time at the line tonight. She got the first one. She get another one. Jordan Leach will step on. Gooley will sit down. Second free throw by Snyder. That one's short. Rebound goes to Makata. She get it up to Pinter. Pinter trying to push it up the court. It's up to Oberlin, and she travels. 18-point lead for Tumwater, 30-12. T-Birds have the lead. Kelly slows the pace down. High post feed goes to Jones, out to Bergquist, right to the hoop, puts it up and in. Wow. 13 points for her, and it's a 20-point lead for Tumwater. Leach in backcourt, crosses midcourt. High post feed, and Weller's over the top of Overland. That's her first. But Overland will be shooting a couple of free throws. She has a point. She's 1 for 2 tonight. 3:38 to go here in the half. 20-point lead for Tumwater. Shelton's Cheyenne Overland trying to cut into that lead and misses the first free throw. She'll get one more. Sloan will check back onto the court, and Makata will sit down. As Overland has another free throw. Second free throw goes in. Give her 2 points. Pinter staying there with Kelly, bringing the ball up. And then that's Weller over to Bergquist. Bergquist to the foul line. Couple of big steps, puts it up a little too hard. Rebound goes to Overland. Overland's outlet is stolen away by Bergquist. Snyder, nice move to the hoop, puts it up and in. It's her first bucket. Sierra Snyder with 3 points. It's a 21-point lead now for Tumwater, 34-13. 3 minutes to go here in the half. And the ball is knocked out of bounds by Tumwater's Bergquist. Ashley Christopher returns for the T-Birds, and so does America Weatherford. It's high climber ball, sideline inbounds. Inbounds goes to Leach. Jordan steps across midcourt. And the ball poked out of her hands. Just looking for somebody to some help. Double high post. Goes Sloan to Pinter. Pinter took steps, no whistle. Over to Overland. Overland, nice turnaround move. Didn't fall in. Rebound goes to Weller. And here comes Christopher for Tumwater. Hands it off to Weller. Goes to Snyder. Snyder drives baseline. Pull-up jumper over Sloan. That's in and out. Rebound. And there's a whistle on Tumwater. So we're going to walk to the other end of the court and shoot a couple free throws. This might be a long half, guys. Weatherford picked up her third. Overland's at the line for 2 free throws. She's a 2 for 4 tonight. Has 2 points. got the first one to roll in. Should get one more. Meredith Jones will step onto the court, replacing Weatherford. Cheyenne Oberlin has another free throw. Misses it. Rebound goes to Weller. Out to Bergquist, and here come the T-Birds. There's Weller driving into the paint, puts it up, misses the shot, and rebound goes to Sloan. And there's a whistle on. That'll go on Jones as for second. So it's a 20-point lead, 34-14. Tumwater on top. Shelton's can't see Sloan is at the line for 2 free throws. She has 3 points tonight. She's 3 for 4 at the free throw line. Make it 3 for 5. Katie Rossman steps onto the court for the first time tonight for the T-Birds. And Tawana Makata is back on for the High Climbers. Second free throw for Sloan is in and out. Rebound Makata. She'll put it up. Missed the shot, and the rebound goes to Tumwater's Bergquist. And here she goes, weaving her way. Lost the ball. Pinter had it. Still fighting for it. Weller comes up with it on the far side, and Bergquist gets the ball, and the T-Birds will set the offense with under 2 minutes to go here in the half. That's Schneider. Bounces it down, and then shot by Rossman is missed, and Makata with a rebound. And Makata will bring it up. Throw it over to Leach. Leach double bounces it down to Oberlin. Try to get it back to Leach, and it's knocked out of bounds by Schneider. Quick hands by Sierra. 14 on the shot clock. Minute and a half to go in the half. 20-point lead for Tumwater. Shelton with the ball. That's the Pinter to Leach. 3 in the corner. Nope. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Weller. That'll be High Climber ball. Leach looking to throw it in. She'll throw it up top, and it's picked up by the T-Birds, but it goes to Sloan, to Leach. Leach is hacked and fouled, no whistle. Rebound goes to Weller, and here comes Schneider the other way. Nice crossover. Comes up short around Makata, and Leach comes up with a rebound. Minute 3 to go here in the half. And a ticky-tack foul on Schneider. That's her first. So Leach will be shooting a couple of free throws. She's 1 for 4 tonight. So a minute and 1 second to go here in the half. It's 34-14. Make it 15. Leach now has 2 points tonight. And she is 2 for 5 from the free throw line. She'll get another one. That's short. Rebound is pulled down by Rossman. She gets it to Bergquist, and here come the T-Birds. Schneider lost the ball, tracked it down. Pinter still trying to fight and steal it away, and she does, and it's a jump ball. And that'll go with stay there for Tumwater. 49 seconds to go here in the half. Baseline inbounds to the right of the backboard for Schneider. Looking in the middle. Throws it in, and that is Christopher. And she loses it out of bounds. Only a 7th turnover on the T-Birds. 45 seconds to go here in the half. Leach will throw it in to Pinter. Pinter trying to get by the defense. Comes up short, and it's a near steal. Pinter comes up with it again, looking for Oberlin. Gets it to Oberlin. Cheyenne will bring it across midcourt. Double teamed, and now Leach has it with 12 on the shot clock and 25 on the game clock. Oberlin with it to the foul line. Stops, throws it to Sloan. Sloan jumper is off. Rebound is pulled down by Rossman, and a foul. No, a jump ball called. That goes with the High Climbers. Stays with the High Climbers with 14 on the clock. 34-15 is their score. Tumwater on top, Shelton with the ball. Ball's kicked out of bounds. This time we'll do it from the sidelines. Leach will trigger the play. Looking to throw it in, finds Mikata. Knocked out of her hands. Snyder comes up with it, throws it up to Bergquist. Bergquist on the run with 8 seconds. And a set shot that fell off by Rossman. And rebound goes to Leach. She has 2-1. Don't get a shot off, and we're at halftime. So we're through one half. Tumwater on top, 34-15. Only 4 points for the High Climbers in the second quarter. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back here on MasonWebTV.com. And it is halftime here at the Mini Dome. Tumwater on top of Shelton, 34-15. High Climbers only got 3 points there in the second quarter. Actually, 4 points in the second quarter, excuse me. The T-Birds are being led by Mackenzie Bergquist. She has 13 points. Ashley Christopher has 12. 3 for Sierra Snyder. 2 apiece for Alyssa Gilchrist, America Weatherford, and Michaela Weller. For the High Climbers, they're being led for Taylor Stroud, 6 points. 3 by Cheyenne Oberlin. 3 for Cassie Sloan. Those are all from the free throw line, by the way. 2 for Jordan Leach, and 1 for Aurora Gooley. Turnovers, the problem for the High Climbers. They have 14 and a half, while the T-Birds only had 8. So that's where we stand here at halftime. Tumwater up 19 points here at half, 34-15. We